Welcome to EPSC Design. So, as you have saw my last two videos, I just given the idea about MTO and BOM. So today I have planned to give you some idea about how we are getting a project to a company. So I have just made some presentation. So I give you the idea like how we are getting a project. So let's start with the next slide, project to the company. If I have a company, so it's not like anybody clients, okay, you take this project and start working on it. So this is not a way. So we have one team is called a business development. So they do a marketing, they go to the clients and they give the idea about our company. Okay, this is our company, we have working from last 10 years 15 years, and we have done a lot of oil and gas projects. So we have done a good project we have done with some less man hours. We have completed a lot of projects. So let the clients and things, and okay, I will give this is the project, so I can give it to you. So this is how we are getting a project to a company. The team is called a business development, who do the marketing with the clients, and a lot of they go and give the discussion. They just give the brief idea about our company. So this is one of the project which we have got. It is like a refinery Turkey. So we got the project is like phase 1 and 2. Okay, so now scope of work. So what is the mean of scope of work? Okay, and the scope of work is what we have got it from the client, and this project is for 10,000 hours. Okay, and we have to complete before that. So we got it a man hours also, and we got it a scope of work. So scope of work, what's the work is comes under to my company, and I have to work on that. Okay, so scope of work is means I have to come piping, equipment, structure, and electrical cable tray support. So here I don't have to work on electrical, you have to just work on support only. So you see the next slide. So now input. So what are the input we are getting from the client? So I just we just see about the piping. So piping I have to do. So what the input should be required? They required PNID, vendor drawing, MDS. MDS is a mechanical data sheet. Equipment layout is required for the placing the equipment and the proper place. So we required a line list. So what is a line list? Specification. What is the specification? Hookup is comes into instrumentation. Okay, and the support standard we required for supporting a piping. So we go to the next slide. So this is the equipment. So for the making a equipment, so we required a mechanical data sheet. For structure, we required a trench layout, foundation, rack layout, structure and foundation detail drawing. So this is a level of work. So this is a differentiate, the level of the work is the project manager will be there, lead engineer will be there, senior designer will be there, design modeler are there, checker are there. Okay, so then we have to complete our project in 6 to 8 months. So we have to calculate the man hours and how much we'll use the employee for the project in all discipline. So if we know the project is 1500 lines in a project, so how we can calculate the man hours for the one day, how much line it should be completed with the support, so how much designer we have to use. So if a per day we can model a 3 lines with supporting with the use of the 5 designer, so per day we can complete a modeling of 15 line a day. So it takes 100 days to complete the line modeling. So if I use a 5 designer, okay, the 5 designer, it's for the one person it's taken 8 hours. So I multiply 5 by 8, it should goes to 40 hours. If I multiply by 100 days, so it goes to 4000 hours for the piping. Plus I will extra add to 500 hours for comments updating also. If we count a 20 days working in a month, okay, so it complete a modeling in a 5 month. Okay, so and after we have other thing to do equipment modeling, we have ISO extraction, we have layout extraction, we have checking have to do, update the stress comment also is there. So again we need some more hours to do, 500 to 800 hours is required to do extra activities equipment modeling, ISO extraction is not be get easily extracted. Okay, it's depend upon how much error you have to resolve the error also, you have to do a class reporting also, you have to cross check, and a lot of things are there. It's not like you just do the piping modeling and the things are completed. A lot of things comes up after the completing the your line modelings. If you are getting some comment from the checking also. Okay, so this is all the things are there. So like I just do the rough idea, like 4,800 it comes per man hours is required for piping. So like we have to do a coordinate with the other discipline also. So we have a civil, stress, electrical and instrumentation, and electrical also we have. So like we have, when we are doing some projects, so we have to do coordination between the other discipline also. The civil is required for the foundation, so how you can keep the equipments. The stress department is there, so how you coordinate with the stress department with your supporting loading. You need required all document you require from the stress department. Okay, and again like instrumentation department, so you have to need some like instrument item is there in your line, so what will be the size and how much spool piece is required for flow meters. Okay, so these are all the things like you have to coordinate with the other discipline also. And electrical also is there, so your electrical person is route the line with the cable tray, so it should not be clash with the cable tray, and not other discipline also the line is not should not be clash with the other things also. So this is like we have got in the projects like 30% review, 60% review, 90% review. Okay, the 30% review is like when we go for the 30% review with the client, so we have to complete, we have to freeze the equipment layout, we have to freeze some structure also, we have to do the foundation footings, we have to place a column for pipe rack. Okay, so these are things which comes into the 30% review, and after whatever the way we are getting the comments in the 30% review, so we have to update before our 60% review. So again we go to for the 60% review, so it's get like checking the piping with the PNID, check the operation and maintenance. Okay, headroom clearance, constructability should be also as per the requirement. 90% review start with the, and afterwards it goes to the 90% review. So we start with the deliverables to the client, we give the isometric and the layout drawings. So then work start with the piping erection on the side, and like this is the way like we are getting some project from the clients. Whatever the inputs already we have seen, we require the inputs, PNID, line list, vendor drawing for making a equipment, so it's called mechanical data sheet. So this is all the things we required when like it just giving the idea like from how we getting the project from the client. The projects comes to the company is the piping department who's taking care of the like man hours. Then we started with the engineering and the design work. Okay, then a lot of things is comes between, we have to coordinate with the other discipline also. So this is all the things is comes in one we have to do as a teamwork. Okay, and everything comes up with the, we have to see all the documents should be proper. Whatever the things the documents are not okay, so we have to mail to the client, and we have to ask with the new documents, the equipment, vendor drawings, line list, specification, all the documents should be proper as per the project we have to be get on the time. And so we can have like how much man hours is there. So all we have got like 10,000 man hours for this project, so we have to complete as per that, and we have to complete with our duration. So this is like just giving the idea like from how we get the project, how we calculate the man hours, how it's go to the discipline to discipline wise. In 30% what we do, 60% what we do, and 90% what we do. In the 90%, like 90% review, after that we start deliverables to the client. So then work start with the piping erection on the side. So like thank you for watching my video. I will come up with more videos to help freshers, engineers to be a part of refinery projects. Thank you once again.